Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-diving into one of the most intriguing topics in Christian history, the so-called lost years of Jesus Christ. We all know the stories of his miraculous birth and his childhood visit to the temple at age 12. Then, the Gospels jump forward to his baptism and the start of his public ministry around age 30. But what about the 18 years in between? What happened during that time? This period, from age 12 to 30, is often called the silent years because the canonical Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, don't provide details about it. The Bible is our primary source for the life of Jesus, and its focus is on his ministry, death, and resurrection, which are central to the Christian faith. The Gospel writers weren't trying to write a complete day-by-day biography, but rather to proclaim the good news of salvation. So, what do we actually know from the Bible? The Gospel of Luke gives us a crucial clue. After the incident at the temple where the 12-year-old Jesus amazed the teachers, Luke chapter 2, verse 51 says he went back to Nazareth with Mary and Joseph and was obedient to them. The next verse adds that Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. This tells us something profound. Jesus lived a normal, human life in Nazareth. He grew up. He learned. He worked. Think about it. The Son of God, experiencing life just like many of us do. The Bible also tells us Joseph was a carpenter, and in that time, sons typically followed in their father's trade. So, it's widely believed that Jesus worked as a carpenter alongside Joseph. The Greek word used is tekton, which could mean a craftsman who worked with wood, stone, or metal. So he was likely a skilled artisan, building things for his community. This wasn't a time of idleness. It was a period of humble, faithful work. This time in Nazareth was also crucial for his spiritual and human development. He would have faithfully attended the local synagogue, studying the Hebrew scriptures, what we now call the Old Testament. He would have learned the law and the prophets, which he quoted so masterfully later in his ministry. He lived within his family and community, experiencing the joys, sorrows, and daily rhythms of life in a small Galilean town. He wasn't in a far-off land. He was right there, among his own people. Now, you might have heard some other theories out there. Over the centuries, some have suggested that Jesus traveled to places like India, Tibet, or even Britain during these years to study with other spiritual masters. These ideas come from non-biblical texts written hundreds of years later, like the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ, or from local legends. While these stories are fascinating to some, there is no historical or biblical evidence to support them. The consensus among Christian scholars and historians is that Jesus spent these years in his homeland, in and around Nazareth. The beauty of this silent years isn't in some hidden, sensational story. The beauty is in the profound truth that Jesus lived an ordinary, relatable human life. He honored his parents, he worked an honest job, and he grew in his relationship with his Father in heaven. He didn't just appear on the scene at age 30 with all his wisdom. He lived it. He experienced humanity. This makes his later ministry even more powerful. He understood people because he had lived among them. So, while we might wish the Gospels filled in every single blank, the silence itself speaks volumes. It points to a life of humble obedience and quiet preparation for the most important mission in history. It shows us that God values the ordinary, the unseen years of faithfulness. What are your thoughts on this topic? I'd love to read your perspective in the comments below. Let's have a respectful and thoughtful discussion. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.